There's there's a lot of people out here dueling if you want to duel
Yeah.
while we wait for the queue.
Make the stream thingy here. Go here. You have the stream pulled up? Make sure it's good.
Oh, no, I don't.
You pull it out?
I guess I can.
Oops. Wait. What's going on, guys? Just getting ready to do some BGs.
Pull it up. Turn this down.
So I made a build video for my Stamsork. I'm just gonna edit it tomorrow. So it won't be out tonight. I didn't really change anything since yesterday. I just swapped to Imperial. That's really it. Can you hear me? Taurus?
Who?
You say question mark.
I don't have your stream.
What's up, Everclear?
You cute.
Yep.
Are you farming?
No, I just traveled to you.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Imperial is really good, man. It's so solid. So I got Eyr0n Perfected 2H, Clever Alchemist, One Piece Bloodspawn, and 5 Essence Thief. That's what I'm running. This was running like on my Samsung a long time ago. There's Q.
It's cute.
Chaos Ball, lovely.
You get the ball, you can hold it.
I can't streak with it though, that's what the annoying part is.
Oh, you can't.
Nope.
It's like I can never grab it though.
Yeah, I hate when you like jump and you try to pick it up and it just doesn't work.
Yeah.
Yeah, I changed to Imperial. I was Nord yesterday, But I just think Imperial is just so good, man. Like, what not a lot of people know about Imperial is they get the bash cost here, and they get block cost, they get roll dodge cost, and they get break free cost. And it's just they get the cost reduction from the 6%, and it's like unseen sustain. So like gear wise, if you scroll back a little bit, I was just running Schwinn Perfected 2H, Clever Alchemist on the back bar, 1 piece Blood Spawn, and then 5 Essence Thief with 1 Malakath. I did a build video. I'm gonna link it in the description tomorrow on next, or whenever I stream next. I'll have the build video finished, and so it'll be a lot easier.
What?
You get ganked?
Yes, I did.
I hit a Dawnbreaker and it goes off.
Eyr0n Core Slayer.
Thanks, Colton. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, but these guys are like all night blades, looks like.
I forgot that's a thing in here. There's your guy.
I hate the cloakers. Those are so annoying. See a ranker. What's up, Darkness? Why is he back a little bit?
Do what?
Where's the ball at? It's over here. Let's go get the ball. No problem, confused. Oh, I should have hit. You over here with me at the ball? Or are you...
Right here.
Oh, that hurts. That just did so much damage. Where are you at?
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, can use some help here.
Snipe it. Get away from me.
Yeah, definitely that 1 blood spawn was a big help.
Like, why? That's so annoying.
Okay, how did the Dawnbreaker miss him? Please explain. Come here. Why is this guy running so much? I missed my top lane charge.
It's just but these annoying night blades here.
Yeah. All cloaking.
Yeah. I mean, is that fun?
Ooh. Okay, bro. Come here. Stop cloaking, man. Are you okay? You're gonna keep cloaking on me, and you're just gonna light attack me from stealth. Okay.
Who?
It's where I wish I had my Templar.
Yeah.
It was like got jabs. Yeah, it's only me and Pink that are together in the group. I don't know. These guys are just randoms with us. Oh, that just slapped. Give me that ball. Give me the ball. Jeez. Yeah. What's up, Shackle? Yeah, the Imperials help so much with sustain. So much. I could maybe even drop the one piece blood spawn. Turn around, please. Just getting snipe spammed.
Kill me with that ball.
Ooh, heavy attacker. Oh, dude.
Oh.
Yeah, I've gotten used to Templar too much. This is different. I haven't played Samsork in a hot minute before, like yesterday, really. I've been really enjoying Templar. Let's go get the ball so we can actually extend the game a little bit. I even think with CP it's going to be good because the cost reduction is the cost reduction, like CP is not as important as it once was, so you could go like full damage. Then I could drop my Bloodspawn monster set head for yeah, he got it. I could drop my Bloodspawn monster set one piece for like Balor for way more damage. I mean, and the ultimate cost reduction is really gnarly too. That's why I like Imperial. I mean, Dawnbreakers cost 100 ultimate. How is this guy? Whatever. Okay, I hate how you can cloak Dizzy Swing. He just, I don't know where he's at.
Exactly.
What's up, Lucas? There, he's dead. And then you got a Nightblade that's sitting in the south.
So annoying.
I guess we have the ball, huh?
I mean,
let's go help the guy out.
What's fun about? I don't know.
Yeah. I'm here. Yeah, before I was relying too much on Dark Deal for sustain, and now I'm not. I do miss a little bit of tankiness from Imperial, though. Just a little bit. Just cloak everywhere, bro.
Oh. Jeez.
There we go. 29 and 2. I have 0 healing.
Who?
I did.
You?
Yeah.
I mean,
I can't stand Mag
Sork.
Sork. I can't stand Mag Sork. It's not me. I can't be far range like that. Like typically, if I'm playing in PvP, I have to be the one that gets a lot of the kills. So me and Pink, that's in a duo, and she carries my heals and helps me out with that, and I go for the kills. So I have to play something like Mag Sork is good, yes, but if you're if you're solo and you're just like staying back, then it's fine. But for me personally, I have to be up in front, trying to get people off Pink, trying to burst people off of her. I sometimes use her health bar. Like I sometimes let her get low to
Yeah, you bait
them.
you bait me.
Yeah.
Which is not very nice.
No.
What are you doing?
Yeah. Why would you ever use turn evil? Unless he's a Templar.
Mag Sork. Might as well be a Nightblade. Yeah, that's true.
I have no idea what all that damage is. That was the weirdest animation I've ever seen in my life.
What?
That was like, he like stunned me very, very awkwardly. Like I have like
Very awkwardly, huh?
yeah. Die.
I know. He should have been dead. Hi, Logan. Is Logan saying hi to you?
What's up, Logan?
Did you say hi to him?
Yeah, like on this build, like I don't even have any penetration at all. Like I have 1400, so like if I wanted to be like a dueling spec, I would not have this much this much pen. Like I'm using a lewd right now, and
It's not really for duels.
no, it's not. Oh yeah, Terrence wants to do BGs. My bad.
Is he on?
He wants to fight me again. Magic Sork. I should have gave you crown so you could have queued.
Oh. Wow.
Oh wow. Okay, he's got to swap anyway, so. Is 5 medium too heavy good this patch? Yeah, it is. I think 6-1 though. I like 6 medium, 1 heavy for damage because when you get to go for kills, right? Way too quick. I mean, to be honest, some people could say the same thing about classes you love. It's all personal, really.
I mean,
It's really all preference about what you like and what you like to use and play. Yeah,
snipers.
Magic Nineblade is trash. Let's just be honest, man. The only thing Magic Nineblade can do is bomb and gank. That's it. I mean, Magic DK is at least viable in group play. I mean, you just pull a Mag Blade up with a single target Swallow Soul, you're not going to be doing much.
Yeah.
I mean, unless you...
Those aren't good right now either.
But yeah.
Magic DKs.
Yeah, so Logan, I'm gonna make a build video. I already recorded it, I just gotta edit it. But so I'm using Vation Perfected on the front bar. I want this sharpened though for the damage and the more pen. But I just have it Eyr0n right now because it's what I got last patch. I have Clever Alchemist on the back bar. The werewolf doesn't need it. It's actually got a big nerf. You haven't seen that many anymore. But I have a
still see some.
I have a One Piece Blood Spawn for the sustain. I could maybe drop this for a One Piece Battle since I swapped to Imperial. And then running 5 Essence Thief. And then 1 Swift, 1 Infused, 1 Robust, all through weapon damage. And then I have the Warrior Mundus Stone with Artam Food. Magblade isn't even trash, bro. If it's bad for PvP, it's... Yeah.
Terrence is on. You haven't really tried Magic DK though.
I tried it. Yeah, I did.
I mean, you did. Maybe
it made me want to put acid in my eyeballs. That's what it made me want to do. That's how bad it felt.
Yeah, it wasn't good at all.
Yeah, this build's pretty strong. I just want a little more penetration is all. Just a little bit more. I think if I swap to the sharpen trait, it would do a lot more.
Why don't you?
Because I don't have any. I have crystals, but I don't want to use them.
You need to do dailies then.
I have crystals. It's just just don't want to use them right now. Terrence wanted to get on his damn sword. Oh yeah, I was gonna talk to my Valor.
Templar?
To Valor. Like Stamsork's burst combo is like one of the most weird and different. Like it's very, everything has to go like according to plan and perfect and right. Like Templar, it can just spam jabs. That's what makes it so good right now. And jabs actually do a lot of damage. I did 5 clever, 5 deadly, 1 Krog with Malakath with Vatron Axe. Yeah. I don't like deadly though. I don't. I guess maybe for a Stamplar. Are you talking about a Stamplar or a Stamsword? I think for me personally, I think my oh, he said don't fight.
Do what?
He wants to show me. Oh, he's got Malaveth on.
Who?
Terrence? Terrence.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, he's got a dueling cheese on. You should put, I like crystal weapon on the front bar. If I could duel myself, I would probably play my Stamplar. I think my Stamplar would beat my Samsork right now. Just from the amount of damage that Power of Light does and the pressure. Like Samsork is good, but it's not necessarily a great dueling class. Like especially with the spec I'm running right now. I would have to set up for like a dueling semi build, but like my Stamplar could like run just about whatever and it'd be fine. Like I could just run my BG's build. And also that the bound armaments thing is very, very subtle. Yeah, that's like can secure you a lot of kills, especially going against another Samsork. He streaked away, and then you can like go for the bound armament as he's streaking, and he can't dodge the damage.
Yeah, he did love stamps.
No, I still like it. I still like it. It's not bad. It's just Templar is really, really good this patch, and I was a Templar main back in the day, and it was my favorite class. And it's just like reminiscing a little bit, like yeah, I used to run Eternal Hunt.
So fun.
And yeah, it was just so good.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, if you could swap that out, like I was considering running Stoon on my Stamsork, but it's just like I don't know. It's rough because I love the Vation 2H, and this thing pairs very, very well with Stamsork because we have Hurricane, we have the Dawnbreaker. It just does an insane amount of damage. Like for dueling, I think Stoon would be better, but for like just consistent raw damage against some, some noobs and BGs, like Eyr0n just does so much work for us, and I think it gives us a lot of damage. And I think honestly, I would choose the Eyr0n 2H over a monster set any day of the week on any stamina build. Monster sets are very weak in comparison, especially when you're trying to drop Dawnbreakers on cooldown. You're really not going to be seeing the value of a Balor versus having a consistent 190 weapon damage up pretty much 80-90% of the time with the 2H plus the proc damage. I think it's just more powerful than a monster set.
Tobias is asking why does everybody ask that?
I have a video that explains my settings. It's on my channel if you want to check it out. That like all my settings, and it includes the keybinds and stuff like that too. That I have. Like my bar swap is an L3 for me. I'm like on my left analog stick.
But your health bar.
Yeah. Well, I don't exactly know which part of the health bar he wants, because like I
think what?
There's like one that goes to the left to the right, and then there's the one that has it above everybody's health bar. I mean, the one that goes left to right is nameplates, and then health bars, and then left alignment right here. Yeah, no, I'm definitely not going to run Unleash Terror and Maelstrom 2H. Definitely not going to use that.
On PC. Because we would never want to level up.
Yeah, that would be too much.
Characters again, ever.
And get all the monster sets we have.
Never, ever would want to go through that again.
And even if there was a count transfer, I don't think I would do it.
I mean, as excruciating as ZeniMax has made this game, like, we tolerate enough. I think the ESO community is dwindling, not just the PC.
It's been dwindling. It's really only PvE that's really gets populated.
Yeah, I think people. I mean, I see a lot of PvE people, but I mean, yeah.
I think I'm going to try Sam DK next.
A lot of people that switched to PC that left PS4.
Yeah.
Like a few of our friends have. And they like it because it's easier, I guess. It's easier, right?
Yeah, it's just easier to do everything pretty much on PC. Like I think they're adding
add-ons too.
Yeah. I think they're adding the skill like timers, like it is on PC. I think they're adding that to console. Like so you know how long
timers for what?
So you know, like whenever you see somebody in PvE and they have all the timers, it's flashing on the screen, CC break, saying the mechanic, right? So they're not, that's not coming. Yeah, but let's also, so like whenever you hit your rune focus, you know how it says it lasts for 20 seconds? Well, there's going to be a timer on the skill, on your skill bar on the bottom of your screen, where if you hit Hurricane, see how it lasts for 15 seconds, well, it's going to show up on the skill rather than above your health bar, so you can actually keep track of it more. That's what I heard.
I mean,
you know, I'm pretty excited about that.
I mean, PC, I'm sure obviously doesn't have to go through all the stuff that we have to go through.
Oh, for sure. They
just
don't have
to
anything.
change gear, just to look for a gear. I mean, it's just crazy. It's like we don't even like if we want to switch a class and play, we don't even want to bother sometimes because it's just going to take too long to get our gear.
Find everything.
Find our gear.
Like
I mean, it takes him like maybe 30 minutes, but it takes me, because I'm a girl, it takes me like 2 or 3 hours to find all my stuff.
What the most annoying thing about changing gear is, like, you shouldn't have to be a secretary to know exactly where all your gear is and have to organize it for like 2 or 3 hours to like figure out exactly where it's at. Because like sometimes you just want to put something on and then you just want to play, and you want to just throw everything into your bank.
If we've had, I mean, over the years, we have so much stuff. It's like, you know, it's just unreal how much stuff we have to go through.
Yeah, like max bank space, like
and that's just crazy.
464 bank space. My character is completely maxed out on my gear. I mean, I have some trash in here, but it's just like, jeez.
I mean, we've had to fake guilds just so that we could put some of our gear and
stuff in there, yeah.
Just because it's crazy.
And plus, I mean, if I'm being honest, like, I mean, I guess it has to be with anybody, but from my perception of me getting on the PTS and testing things, like, a lot of the PC people are kind of low-key weird, if I'm being honest. I'm not trying to be mean.
No, I would say probably
everybody.
PvE, right? Is it? No, I wouldn't say everybody.
No, it's like on all consoles. Or like all platforms.
What? That PvE people are weird?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I think so too. I mean, no offense to people that PvE, but they just have a different mindset when it comes to... I think they're probably more role players. I don't know.
Yeah, I deconstructed a lot of stuff too. That's with deconstructing a lot of things. So I've added a lot more sets to my bank since then, and I haven't cleaned out my inventory in a long time.
Yes.
Like, as soon as the patch dropped, we probably had like 200 things in our bank, and we were chilling. We were going great. And then 3 months later, we're back to where we were before.
It just didn't, yeah. But I mean, now that they've changed that.
All right, let's go check out IC. This is getting a little... Maybe we could do dailies later. Maybe. For a minute.
I don't know, we'll see.
YouTube, IC.
For a minute. No CP?
Yeah. There's Q. Yeah, it is every platform for sure. I mean, you have your weirdos, everybody, on every platform. I mean, there was that one guy, I remember Pink.
But there is only, I mean, honestly, I think the people that are just more strange are PvE people. I mean, I don't know why they're just different.
Like, I would rather like
remember that guy who told me he wanted,
yeah, I remember.
I was buying, like, I just wanted to buy I think it was a furniture plan or something, I don't remember. And he had me like go to his house, he was going to craft it for me, which is fine. So I went, and then he takes me to this place in his house that he's got where it's like all kinds of S&M stuff. I think, is that what you call it? S&M?
Yeah, I think so.
S&M. And he's like talking about he wanted to tie me up. And I'm like, wait a minute. I just want a furnishing plan. But because, I don't want to make him feel uncomfortable, because I just don't, because I don't like to be mean.
Yeah, it was definitely weird.
I'm just like, yeah, it was so weird. Oh my God. I mean, and that's just one incident. There's been tons more, but And it's just always with PvE people.
Yeah,
Just,
they're out there. Sat in a 56-minute BG queue. That's crazy.
PvP, they just want to PvP.
Go for kills.
That stuff. Yeah, they don't have time to do all.
You switch. What's up, Gunny? What's up, Smitty? I switched to PvE on procs for AIDS. Yeah, I want the Vatrum Mall too, but it's just, you know, I don't feel like doing any PvE anymore. I've already done it about 15 times and I haven't gotten one, so. Yeah, it's definitely worth starting over, but I think it's I'm never gonna start over. It's just, I have too many pressing matters to attend to that I just want to chill and play when I get off work.
But not only that, we've just invested too much on.
Yeah, and I don't want to rebuy anything like a banker. I mean, there's just tons of things. I remember Rifted on PC was full of role players just sitting around in town square role playing stories. Yeah, that's the same way on PS4 too.
I mean, are you on it because he's on PC?
Yeah. He said he.
It's like that here too, in Riften, and I mean, it's just so weird to look at the zone chat. It's like, I wish I could just turn it off. I mean, can you turn it off? Is that an option?
Yeah, you can.
I haven't thought.
You can, but if you ever type though, it shows it up. What's up, Gunny? How you doing, man?
Yeah.
We're just chilling, trying to do some BGs, but not getting a queue. So we're just going into IC. Just chilling. Yeah, being a new player, the best thing I could really recommend is it's a lot better than it used to be, man. Okay, listen here. Let me tell you a story.
You guys don't even know if you're a new player now. Oh my goodness.
Okay, so you know how there's champion points, right?
Years ago.
So there's champion points. And so you got to get the 160 and then your max once you hit level 50, right? Well, okay, that's great. But back in the day,
you guys don't even know, we didn't have XP pots. I mean, the only thing we had was a 50%.
No, we didn't even have that. We didn't even have that.
I think we did have.
No, we didn't have Sigix.
FIFA gave me. He gave me, like, I remember. That was after one Tamriel though. That was not. Oh, well, yeah.
I'm talking about
after that, but
like 2016 ESO. You pull up and you have to get the vet 16, right? Vet 16 was a thing. So this is considered like 160 CP. So once you hit 50, you had to level up to vet rank. There's Q.
Oh, there's a Q.
So you had to level up the vet rank. So you would level up to 50, you know, that normal grind, and then you have to have another grind on top of that, which took about 3 times as long. And we had
it wasn't Skyreach. You couldn't grind. I mean, it wasn't like that.
No, there was no.
Had to.
So
there was no grind spot. It was just.
There was a glitch. There was a glitch in what was the district? It's in Imperial City. There was a glitch in Elven Gardens district. Me and my friend Tyler, and I don't know if I was playing with Pink at the time, but we had leveled up 4 vet rank characters in about 3 days there. And
no, I didn't exploit the game like
oh, it was, if I would have done that, I probably wouldn't even be playing this game right now. If I would have had to level that up as normal, I would be crying myself to sleep and it would not be any fun.
Or David, did you play from since launch?
Yeah, we just had
David.
The Sigix pots didn't come out for a long time. It may have been the scrolls, but I don't remember.
I don't remember this.
I never used them though because I didn't want to buy one.
I remember that FIFA gave me 3 just because he was nice, and I remember saying, "Oh my God," you know, I thought it was like gold. I was like, he's so nice.
Oh my goodness, these guys are some PvE weirdos. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry, guys.
I got knocked off.
This guy's the only PvP guy that they have on here. That hurt.
Who?
Is he running Winterborn, or who's running Winterborn? RPA Reaper or something?
He's got blazing.
Okay, I'm gonna kill this guy then. Okay.
What's the objective? Crazy King.
Crazy King, yeah. This is why I wish I had my Templar.
Yeah.
Like, I could, like, crescent sweep into a top lane charge.
So,
How could that be our meteor? No. Okay, I got my Dawnbreaker up. Gee whiz. Got imploded. Who's procking off balance on these guys? Let me get off balance, please. Jeez.
he's so tanky.
Is he using a staff on his Sorc?
Who?
He has 1903 champion points. Jeez. We need to get some points, guys. What are we doing?
We don't need to get any points as long
Yeah,
as
we
you kill
did.
everything.
No, but we need to make the game last longer. This flag's gone. That's so stupid. Yeah, I don't even have a. I don't even have a 1-star. I don't think. And I PvP'd a lot. I did most of my PvP dueling though. And that's like you didn't get anything for that.
3 years, I know. It's 3 years straight.
Okay, waiting for the rest of it to run out. Yeah, this definitely a Templar would be much better for group play than this Samswork. Because I'm so single target. Like I can only really kill somebody whenever. Golly. Gonna have a tank. Yeah. Jeez, there's no way I could have that many champion points. I have like 1,600 and I thought I had a lot.
I mean, I don't. How much time would you have to invest in that? Because
I mean, that's a lot of
we invested
PvE.
a lot of time already.
It's a lot of PvE right there. That's really how you get. A nice little 1v3. Yeah, he's using Winterborn. What a weirdo.
You wanted to try one.
On a Stamswork though. Dude, that's cringy, dude. What the heck is that? Crystal weapon and a Winterborn? Never seen that before in my life.
To run it,
That's very unique.
but he wants to run.
But it does like 10k damage in like one light attack.
And that's good for him.
Never seen that before in my life. Or it must have been the crystal weapon or something. I don't know. It looked like Winterborn. Goodness gracious. Why are there tanks everywhere? Come on, just die, bro. does he keep on coming here? I guess, yeah, but it's still not even off meta. It's just, it's still proc sets. So it's like, not even off meta. Yeah, he's using Winterborn for sure. Definitely unique. Yeah, but he's, I mean, he can only fight you like out in the open. Yeah, it's just a little cringy though. Like that's all I'm saying with the, yeah, that's all I'm saying.
Why? It's
just like it's a just proc tart is all it is. It's just like on a Stamstroke proc tart. It's just applying the same concept that. Yeah, I mean, I didn't say he couldn't run it. It just hurts. Fox that shouldn't deal that much damage. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah. But that's not his fault.
Yeah, just using the tools of the game.
Exactly.
I do miss my ultimate regen though from Nord, but
Oh, you're not up here with me.
yeah, I'm right here.
Oh.
Definitely unique though. The burst is very, very weird. Yeah, the mag blade, it's just rough. I wonder how good. I mean, that mag blade could be better with like Winterborn, but there's like Winterborn. It's so hard to get a Winterborn staff. Not even funny. Where you at, babe?
Right here.
Okay. Yo. Said mushroom, get up out of my way.
Heavy attack. I don't know, is Sam DK the best PvP class at the moment?
It's solid, but
Depends what kind of PvP.
quick little 1v3. Grab this flag. I'm gonna be trying some Sam DK. Probably later.
No, tonight, are you?
No, not tonight. See, he has to wait for me to come around this corner to even burst me. So I don't like that. That's like... We're gonna lose.
This guy is so annoying.
With a tank?
Yeah.
How much physical pin are you using MVGs with? I have 0 pin penetration on this build. Absolutely 0. I want more though, but I just don't want to trade change my 2H right now. GG Dylan. One day at a time, get that reward worthy. When are we gonna get, like, how do you get that the outfit you're talking about, that style?
What are you talking about?
The style that you're wanting, the
Oh, the what is it? The Fang Worm?
Yeah, the Fang. It's the potion one. I don't
Well,
poison bottles.
The book. Yeah, I don't want the one or the huge.
But I've only gotten like 1 or 2 of those styles. I don't understand.
Yeah, I don't know how I was getting.
How random is that?
I don't know. Like, I got 2 or 3 just a couple of weeks ago, or maybe like last week. But I don't know if I was getting them from BGs or I don't really know where.
I think it's from BGs. But so the physical pen. It's really hard to say. I mean, I have 0 on this build right now, and I mean, I want more, but do you really need it on this Stamstork build for the amount of damage we have with Clever Alchemist, Eyr0n 2H, and Essence Thief? I mean, yeah, it would be nice, but you don't want to go out of your way, like, to get something sometimes. Like, you want to stack as much into something as possible. But if I had just like a sharpened maul, I think I would maybe like that, or a Nirnhorn maul or something. But I think it's fine how it is. I mean, Sharpened Maul probably could be really, really good though. But I mean, I do have like 7k weapon damage fully buffed in no CP. So I mean, it's really trying to figure out it's like how to mesh the class, because we do have some penetration. We do have it from the crystal weapon. But it's just not enough. And I'm not going to be using Pierce Armor because I like Elude more. So, I mean, you could definitely swap that if you'd like to, but the utility of Elude with the amount of speed that we have is just too good. I need to get you to make that video about your outfit style.
What outfit style?
Yeah, that guy was asking yesterday. He wants to know your outfit.
I don't remember what it... Actually, I can go look.
He said just won a battleground against this team. Yeah, we're just in a trio right now. It's Dave.
Just won a battleground against this team. Oh, he was on the other team?
Yeah.
Oh, which one?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure which team he was on. I wanted to say he was a Magsork. Yeah, I think he was a Magsork.
Magsork.
Yeah. Okay, so sharpen plus 1 line of pen on New Moon Acolyte. Yeah, that would be plenty. I mean, okay, also I mean, we do have a little bit of pen that I'm really leading on to, because we do have the Sundered status effect whenever we deal physical damage, so we get minor breach from that. So we do get some pen, but it's just nothing like... It's just not enough to really like talk about. I mean, I get like maybe 3-4k pen, but that's not really anything. Whenever you're talking about, you know, like my Stamina Templar with like 16k pen. So yeah, I finished the build video, but I haven't finished editing it yet. I just got to do a little bit more editing on it. I've already recorded it though.
Yeah, he was.
I mean, I can just say what I'm running.
Team.
Yeah. So I'm using Eyr0n 2H, Clever Alchemist on the back bar, 1 piece Balor, and then 5 Essence Thief, and then 1 Malakath. Wonderstone is the Warrior, and Race is Imperial. Probably about another 1 more BG, and probably gonna hop off, gotta wake in the morning.
Yeah.
So you're supposed to be able to get Apex mounts now. You could buy them from endgame, get like an endgame currency.
Why would you want that though?
Well, if you do the quest or do the event thingy or whatever, you can get Apex mounts with
Those ugly mounts that you like.
They're not ugly. They're the coolest ones. What do you mean?
They are. They are ugly. They are not cute.
I don't know if Malakath's gonna get nerfed too much. I made a video talking about nerfing proc sets and stuff like that, and I think the best course of action to keep everything, you know, kind of balanced is to make it to where proc sets aren't buff on Malakath. I think that's the best way to go about it, because Malakath is inherently fine. I think if they nerfed it down to 20%, it would be okay still. But if you go in nerfing one thing, that Malakath really isn't inherently the problem. It's the problem that the proc sets are buffed by the Malakath. That's what the problem is. Malakath, you know, buffing skills is okay because you're sacrificing crit damage for base damage, and critical is hard to come by this patch. So
Boss doesn't math.
Yeah, they don't even know how to mathematical. So
No. They don't know how to do a lot of things, obviously.
But yeah, I think if they just made it to where proc sets weren't buff on Malakath, it would fix the problem. You know, but that's just my opinion on that. because I like Malakath. I definitely think it's viable. It makes some very versatile builds like mine. Malakath really shapes up my build, but even if it's nerfed, I think by 5%, I still think it's going to be strong, and it's still going to be complained about because it increases damage to proc sets. Even if it's 10% increased damage, people are still going to complain about it. It doesn't matter. It shouldn't buff proc sets. I mean, because next patch, based on your damage, like your overall damage and weapon damage and max stamina, that's going to buff proc sets. So you're going to be double dipping in proc set damage plus, like you're gonna have high damage, so it's going to buff the proc sets, and you're also going to have Malakath on top of that. So, I mean, you may see. I bet you that they're going to come out again with more proc sets, like Crimson, like the Unleashed Terror. I think they're going to come out with more proc sets next patch. In the Blackwood update. Right. I think they are. I'm calling it now.
Why would they do that?
Because they're not nerfing Malakath. That's why. Actually, I think next stream I may play Magplar. Magplar is one of my favorites too. But I definitely want to get Stam DK rolling. So I think Stam DK wise, if I'm making a Stam DK, I would really like the Venom set from that trial.
How raw?
Yeah, but I don't like how slow it feels. Like that's the biggest problem with Stam DK is I don't like how slow it feels. So I think if I run some Swift pieces on it with what could I do? I really like Vatron 2H on a Stam DK. Yeah, it has inherently, you know, Major Breach on it, which is very, very strong with the Noxious Breath. Venomous Claw feels nice, but it just feels so slow. I think with the Gap Closer it would feel better, but like that's why Templar feels so good to me, is it has a Gap Closer and I can like, actually move.
Yeah.
There's a crazy new mythic item that does massive crit chance and crit damage. Yeah, I had been talking about that before too. I said the next patch, since they've been nerfing crit, they're going to come out with a mythic that reinforces the loss of crit and crit damage. I was already talking about that the other day.
And they are?
What Narnix says.
Are just...
I mean, it could, like I had expressed that prediction.
Predicting they might do that.
He says there's some crazy new mythic, he says. So, I mean, if you can send me, you know, a video about where it's from, then, or anything like that, then that would be greatly appreciated. Or like a link or anything to what's, if it's...
When the update?
Yeah, but I haven't heard anything about it, so I haven't seen it. I can see them nerfing procs next packs, like remember with the dots and reducing their damage. Yeah, I could definitely see that. I remember how they did that, and then just they buffed dots and then just completely gutted dots, and that's what like Magic DK was good for one patch, and then it was gutted in the next patch. So, I mean, I could definitely see that, but I could also see it from the other side of newer players like proc sets, because it makes compensates for their skill level. But you put a proc set in a good player's hands, it really, you know, is a big discrepancy between the new player versus the experienced player. You can't really compensate experience. Instead of ZOS trying to balance sets to cater to PvP and PvP, they should make PvE only sets don't work PvP. So proc sets can still be awesome in PvE as they're meant to be and not stupid in PvP. Well, the thing is like proc sets aren't for PvE, because if it was, then they would be best in slot. I mean, if you think about it, right? If proc sets were supposed to be the best for PvE, then they would be only used in PvE, and they're not. They don't buff them enough. They don't make them viable enough. I mean, they have the False God Devotion for magic builds. They have the, you know, there's been sets out for like years, like the stamina one that gives you stamina back. That one's like best in slot. So if they wanted to change the meta, then they would add something that would break the meta. That's what they've done with proc sets for PvP, and that's what people have used. The new mythic item is exactly what my Nightblade needs instead of Malakath. Yeah, for sure. If it comes about, I don't know. Oh, yeah, it's gonna be cheesed so hard. Like Khajiit is already very, very strong with critical damage and critical healing. If they add something that increases critical damage and critical healing on top of that, with the Shadow Munda Stone, and increases your crit chance, like gives you like 10% major savagery and like extra critical damage and critical healing. I think it's definitely gonna be a little bit overtuned, to be honest. But anything, see, this is the problem that I've noticed, that every game company does this. It doesn't matter who it is or what it is. I made a video talking about like the state of PvP and all that jazz, right? And they always add something that's broken because that gins up, you know, responses, and everybody's talking about it. It makes them money. It, you know, people are like, oh, this is broken, and then like, oh, okay, let me go try this build now. Content creators make a build video for it, and you know, it gets popular, and it just gets worse from there on out. So yeah, we're winning. We can actually have points. Actually have some room to actually go for some kills now.
I mean, I think because we just took that flag in the beginning. And the other guy did.
What is this Carl guy?
That was about it.
Carl, pull out your weapon, bud. You shouldn't come to this.
What?
Carl didn't have his weapon out. He'd come up here and didn't even have his gun out. I mean, if you look back to when Warden and Necromancer were released, like, they were broken. And that ginned up a lot of controversy.
They did that on purpose.
100%.
I mean, just made it so stupid broken.
Mm-hmm.
Just so that everybody would play it.
Yep. It's semi-pay to win, but it's... I mean, it is, but it's not. Like, I mean, because it's...
It was just crazy.
I mean, if you want the expansion with, you know, the things, then you have to buy the edition. So, like, if you want to get the OP sets...
To where people are like, oh, I want to try that. I don't know. I'm not giving ZeniMax any more money. They don't deserve it until they fix the lag.
This is a great game. Very, very entertaining.
It didn't take me out. That's weird.
Where's Wankster Will at? Have you seen him in a while?
No, I haven't. Unless he changed his name. I don't know if he plays still. I think he used to play with Steven and Brandon.
Guys are waiting for me to come up.
But I don't think they play that much anymore.
Is this Stamblade using a rest ult? Or is it a mag blade?
In the middle.
Yeah. There's more people. Oh, I need to heals. Rip.
Here.
Dead.
Rest.
Nah, I'm not Asian, bro.
Do what?
This guy says you're ever gonna do a face reveal. I'm curious if you're Asian because, you know, Godzilla.
Ew.
Is that guy bagging you?
Oh, no. He probably is. I'm not paying attention.
Yeah.
Reading reading your stream.
I'm not Asian. The only person that's Asian.
He's white.
The only person that's Asian is Pink.
He's white. Yeah, I am.
Yeah, Chronic's not giving him any more money.
Yeah, I'm not. I mean, well, besides I have to have my inventory.
Yes. Oh,
space.
that's
I have to have that.
that's another thing.
But that's the only
That's
thing.
annoying.
That's the only thing that they're getting. I'm not spending no more money on crowns. I'm just not. I just can't.
I bought my crowns when they're on the sale, and I'm not going to spend any more.
It's just. I mean, we've been so patient. Like. So patient. I think like we're like only.
Oops.
I don't know. We just. A lot of people have already quit because they just couldn't take it anymore. But. I mean. I think we're just delusional thinking that they're actually gonna one day fix the game. So we stay hopeful. We're like, okay, well, maybe this time they'll fix it.
Yeah, they'll probably never fix the game, to be honest. It'll probably be like this for next several years. Ooh, excuse me.
Bless you.
Thanks, Jackson. I appreciate it, man. Yeah,
And if we didn't have ESO, I don't know what would probably Call of Duty or
if I
Fortnite.
no. Okay. If I was
Probably
not
Dead by Daylight,
yeah,
he would be.
I'd be playing Dead by Daylight.
I mean, we tried actually to quit the game and tried BDO, and I mean, I just couldn't do it because.
It's
It's
not
just
optimized
like-
for console.
But not only that, like I would go into the towns and everybody was just like nothing was
Silhouettes.
and everybody was just black. I'm like, okay, this is what we get in Cyrodiil. So is this a thing in
Video too. It's just not optimized. That's
Yeah,
why.
and
That's why.
obviously-
The processing,
obviously was, and I just couldn't handle that either.
the processing power for the PS4 isn't not that great, and the PS5 helps with that. Like I was explaining in the should you get a PS5 or not, like the last video I did. Like
Did you get faster load screens?
yeah,
Okay.
faster loading. No. Everything loads in faster. The silhouettes aren't as bad
Okay,
anymore.
Well,
So it could really help for.
I mean, maybe, but I don't know. I mean, they're still going for what, 8 to 1,000 right now?
No. They're actually okay. So that's the
I mean,
that's
they
the
really shouldn't
scalpers.
even
There's not.
be. Yeah, and
You-
you bought yours from
No, I didn't.
somebody buying it for 800.
No, I didn't.
Oh, I forgot. You got a bundle. Well,
Yeah,
I don't
got a bundle.
remember, but you did get an extra controller in 2 games, so
Yeah.
I guess it was worth it. But I mean, BDO was. I mean, they really had some nice. I mean, the
Character.
costumes. That's really the only reason why I wanted to play it, because they really had some sexy costumes I liked. But that was it. I mean, I couldn't do whatever it was that they wanted you to do. It was just like you have to. I mean, I don't even know. It
See,
was too PvE.
the thing about
before you got to PvP, I couldn't deal with it.
The thing about BDO, it is always a grind. Everything is a grind.
Yeah,
Walking is a grind. Doing this is a grind. You have to always be trying to make money. I played it on PC and I got pretty far, but
I mean, you told me you had to keep your PC.
Yeah, I have to. Yeah, you have to keep everything on forever.
I don't think so.
Like,
like it's not that serious. I'm not gonna. I mean, I like ESO. If it actually, I mean, I don't have any problems with it. I actually like the game.
I think it's
just it gets to a point where, I mean, you stop enjoying it if like you're dying all the time because your skills are not going off. Or
it's also because we're solidified on here. Like we have everything.
It's not enjoyable to, you know, get on a game that you want to have fun and then you can't do anything on. What?
Mazikeen.
Do what? Is she putting on a sexy voice, or is that? You can tell him. I mean, he can answer that.
That's her.
Just my normal voice. it's probably the mic.
Yeah, she got a new mic.
Because I got a new mic. Yeah, because I don't know. I sounded like I was under blankets yesterday with like
the mouse mic.
Yeah, I was just like, I couldn't even hear myself, so I just got a new mic. That's all.
But yeah, I would definitely be playing Dead by Daylight if
it's just.
I wasn't playing ESO.
I would be playing Resident Evil probably.
Guess what they're doing? Guess what they're doing? I couldn't wait to tell you this. So they're coming out with the Resident Evil expansion in Dead by Daylight.
Resident Evil expansion.
Yeah, so like so like on their
Dead by Daylight?
Yeah, so they have an update like every patch where they come up with like a theme. So like
you just want me to play Dead by Daylight.
I do. I'm gonna play some Dead by Daylight.
It was so funny because okay, I tried it because, you know, I'm gonna try it because he wants me to try it. So I'm going in with an open mind, and what did I play? I played Survivor first.
Yeah.
Okay, fixing the generators, fine, and then running from. I think
it was the Demogorgon. That was the first one that.
Or whatever, the nurse. Okay, but that's about it. That's all you do, and then you do that over and over and over again.
Yeah,
and,
it's all about the chase.
And I'm like, what part of this? No, he tries to tell me there's PvP on the game, and
it is
so
PvP.
I was expecting PvP. That's the PvP.
You drop a pout on their forehead.
You're fighting you're
trying to escape
guy, and that's it, and you're just trying to escape basically.
It's fun for being killer though too.
I'm like, what part of that is fun for me? I don't know. It wasn't. I mean, and then I played killer, and that was all right, but I was still.
She didn't know what she was doing.
I did.
You
know
played
what
the
I was
doctor.
doing. Well.
You played the doctor, and you were trying to get the survivors, and you're like, why isn't the shock hurting them?
Okay, well, I mean, what do you expect? I didn't, you know, I'm not watching tutorials like you are and falling asleep to them every day.
I get educated. I'm no noob.
Yeah, you do. You actually do. Like, before he plays a game, he's like so
researches
on top of it. And that's why he knows so much about ESOs, because before, like,
I watched Deltia before the game even released on console.
Played the game, he already knew it. And in fact, actually, when we met, you were about to quit, so
yeah, I was.
It's because of me that he didn't quit. Yeah, he was gonna quit, and that was what, 2016?
Yeah, a long time ago.
Yeah, he was.
I was like still in high school. It's crazy.
He was at that point when we met. He was making weird builds because he was just done. Like, he was just bored.
Blazing shield.
And yeah, he was making it, and it was so funny because you would go on IC and you just like tank, like nobody could kill you. It was pretty funny.
When deep breath used to actually heal you.
And then you just got into dueling, and then he dueled for like 3 years straight.
Yeah, Deltia.
I mean, we PvP'd in open world.
I'm glad Deltia is back, because like you know, he's a nice guy. He's very sincere, just a good all around guy.
I guess he made. I don't know. He made this being on.
He honestly made the game popular.
It was like funny.
Like he made like content creators make games popular. Like Dead by Daylight, there's a bunch of content creators for Dead by Daylight, and if they didn't play the game, I don't think a lot of people will play the game. That's why, like, there's only a few content creators that do PvP, and that's why it's not populated as much. Like, just not a lot of people do it for PvP or whatever. It's
Deltia PvP.
Yeah, Deltia PvPs, but it's, I mean, if you look at the player base, like, I mean, he has like 100-something thousand subs, and only like, you know, 5,000 people watch his videos or something like that, and that's not that many when comparison to how many subs he has.
Who? How many subs?
Deltia. He has like 117,000.
He quit.
Yeah, he quit, but regardless,
so they probably just.
Yeah, but they didn't unsubscribe because he still has all the subscribers.
Yeah.
But Delty is a very, very sincere guy. He's like this game's peak was when like Cypher was playing, and then
he probably would still be playing. Probably.
No, he wouldn't. ESO has a bottleneck for PvP. Like you can only get so popular in PvP. Like it just is the cap for the people that do it is not enough. And that's just how it is. Like, you know, when For Honor came out and he went to play For Honor, and he got a lot bigger there, and then Fortnite popped up, and then he just like blew up because the game blew up. And he was already, you know, yeah, he still plays Fortnite, but he was already like set up and ready to go. As soon as the new game launched, he was there, and he was, you know, just, you know, growing exponentially, because like he started here on ESO when the player base is smaller, and you know, have a lot more leniency with your content, and you know how you're trying to figure out, you know, what looks good, what you like, figuring out everything pretty much. Like right now I'm trying to figure out stream overlays, and I have no idea what I'm doing, and I'm trying to figure out all of that. So it's just a step-by-step process of always, you know, trying to build on what you have previously. So, you know something about making strange builds? Yeah. I'm trying to my last strangest...
Oh my gosh, he'll try. he will try the weirdest things, and I mean, I try to tell him, okay, if you want to try that, go ahead.
I think the first weird build...
You're not gonna like it.
My last weird build that I really tried was my Stamina Necromancer.
Evan?
No. It was my Alkosh.
Wait, no, was it Alkosh? I'm sorry. Alkosh.
I put Alkosh on a Stamina Necromancer with Harmony. And with the totem.
Paper, it sounded okay.
Yeah, because we were playing in a group at the time with like, you know, 5-6 people, so we were going against, you know, large groups, and I was like, oh, that sounds like a great idea, you know, using Alkosh. And it wasn't.
No, it wasn't.
I mean, I had gold Alkosh from PvE.
Out in like the first 10 minutes.
I literally spent about $1 million gold on all of the jewelry. That's when like jewelry was like, you know, the chromium plates were like 100,000 each, or something like that, or more. They were, I think they were more. Yeah, it cost like 960,000 gold to gold out the rings.
Oh, it was just ridiculous.
And it was like $1 million gold, and yeah, so.
No, I think you already had that from tanking.
I could have, but I don't remember. That gold is something I remember.
I tried to discourage you from. I tried to, but I wanted to be supportive, so I was just like, okay, well, whatever. Just try it. You're not gonna like it.
So I put it on, ran in there for 5 minutes, died, and then logged off. That's exactly what I did. That's exactly what I did.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes you'll have success with strange builds, and just like that one that you told Gooch about like a couple years back.
Well, that wasn't really nothing weird, though.
I mean, it wasn't weird, but it was just kind of like a sleeper. Like, nobody knew about it because even Gooch was like, what is that? I've never heard of that.
It's like low-key secret.
Stendar. It was
Stendar,
yeah.
Then,
but you built it not for spell damage, though, and that was the thing. Like, everybody was just trying to build. I don't remember.
See, that was at the time that max
spell
stats
damage was so low.
Had like 1,300 spell damage.
But your magic was pretty high.
That's whenever people started to see the value of Sharpen versus Nirnhond. whenever that meta was out, whenever Necropotence and what's it called?
That was a good
Necropotence Stendar with one Domi and then like one Gothar.
Like nobody could beat your Magic Nightblade. I mean, that was in duels though, but
Like 61,000 max magic.
it was just yeah.
And
It's really good.
Yeah, it was solid
for duels.
I actually don't spend as much time as I used to on the build editor. That was I used to do that a lot back in the day.
He used to, yeah.
But now I just
all the time.
I just know that there's only a few sets that really work, and I don't waste my time on the ones that I know that don't work. Like, I just use what I know that works and don't fool around with anything. That I think I'm trying to think about the last weirdest build I did, or different build. I think it would have been the Magic Warden with the crit damage Magden. That would have been the last weird build I ran with Burning Spellweave.
It was.
And
okay, well you could have done that, but remember, like we spent like days, and I bought. Oh God, what was that? And you used it with Koljanar. It was, I think, a dueling build.
Oh, the proc.
Yeah,
the proc Magblade. It was
yeah, you wanted to try that.
PvP. It's from Imperial City. Galarians. That's what it is.
Yeah.
When you deal damage with a ladder heavy attack, you put a Mark of Revenge on the enemy for 15 seconds. After 5 stacks, the thing explodes, dealing 10k magic damage. So this thing was pretty gnarly.
Yeah, I mean, it was good. I mean, didn't you say that somebody was running it the other day in BG's?
Yeah, it was a heavy attack max work build. So I ran the Galarians with, what did I run it with? I ran it with something on the back bar that was a proc set.
Yeah.
I think it was Galarian's front bar.
Was it ice? No, it wasn't ice.
It was a proc burst set. It was Koljanar. That was running Eyr0n.
We didn't have, and we had to farm it. No, we didn't have no, Eyr0n wasn't. It wasn't a thing then. I don't think.
I don't remember, but it was.
Mythic.
It was in Malakath.
Yeah.
It wasn't. No, it wasn't icy. It wasn't Carians. I'm trying to think.
Karen.
What was I even using?
We had to farm it or something. I mean, you have. I think you have a video. You have some videos of your duels, so I don't. I think.
No, it wasn't Domi Hash. Trying to figure out what I was running. I need to get off here in a minute.
Yeah, it's 12.
Trying to think.
Let's get this one PG since Terrence is with us. You
There's Q.
I don't remember what you were running though. I just know that you wanted to get that set so bad to try it.
And it worked good too.
The monsters that yeah.
It's only good for duels though.
I mean, everybody complained about it, so.
It was the dueling montage video. What was I running?
I mean, it wasn't that long ago either.
I think I was using Clever. Was I using Clever Alchemist? No, Armor Master. That's what it was.
Oh, yeah.
Armor Master for the tankiness, Galarians for the damage, and then Koljanar for the proc damage. That's what it was. Because I was using.
It was strong. It was
yeah,
good.
The reason why it was good is that the healing, that having that high health, and everything was good.
Everybody just complained about it.
Yeah, it was pretty nasty, but I mean, what can you do on a mag blade? I mean, it was.
Oh, wait, can you do now? Not much, but.
I'm sure that build will work fine now, but it's just gonna be for duels. That's the problem with it.
1v1s.
These guys want to go at it.
No.
Okay, what'd you leave the ball here then? Let's not even grab the ball.
I mean, I don't know what. I think they're just trying to avoid. Hey, did I get it? I did get it.
Get that vision off me, bro. Heal, heal, babe. Don't die.
I'm trying.
Almost got my downbreaker up. No.
I got leaked and DB and killed by the chaos ball. 28k.
Okay, why does animations look so weird? What was that?
Did you ever figure out what that one set was?
This guy's just gonna stay up there. No, I didn't ever figure what that set was.
I wonder what that was.
You, babe. Oh, I'm stunned. Help me, help me, help me.
I'm out here.
Okay, I love, you know, that's nice. How is Vasion still on me? This is the most retarded set in the game.
When other people have it on you, but when you're using it. And they probably say that about you too. You're killing me.
You. Oh, yeah, I'm dead.
You never.
You're dead.
You never see me when I'm.
What's up, Lewis?
When I'm dead. That's how little you pay attention.
I pay attention. I'm just getting Vasion on right now.
To me.
These guys don't even want to go for the ball. They don't even want to fight.
Well, I mean, probably. I don't know.
I'm about to die. Yeah, these guys aren't even going for the ball. Rip.
Well, let's just go. They want to do deathmatch.
10 under 5. I guess I got to kill under 5%. That's pretty cool, I guess. This is the last BG. Then we're gonna hop off. I think we'll maybe stream next weekend. I'm not sure if we'll stream during this week or not. But it just depends on what we got going on. Okay. I'm gonna get him. I'll really miss my Templar. I'm not gonna lie.
Do what?
I really miss my Templar.
Yeah.
Phew.
I can't feel. Sub and Dawnbreak.
The one thing I don't like about Samsorg is Dizzy Swing leaves you open to getting hit by other people, like, easy. That's my biggest gripe about. What is that Dawn on me? Jeez. Oh, it's all of the procced cheese. I think with Stune you could possibly do some type of hybrid build. That'd be the hybrid. That would be the hybrid thing I would run. A Stune. The guy's just tanky. Here, I got Dawnbreaker for you. Stupid Mender. You. Ah, stupid. These guys are pretty tanky.
I think they save their Dawnbreakers for me.
They probably do.
I swear to God, that's all I'm ever getting killed by.
No, it's that's so annoying, dude. I think the most annoying thing about fighting a DK is the Fossilize. I think they should tune that down a little bit. But if you do that, then Fossilize is gutted and magic DKs have absolutely nothing.
Didn't you do a naked BGs?
Yeah, I did. No, yeah. I'm gonna do my 5K sub special. I've been trying to figure out the streaming stuff this weekend and I haven't had time to do that. But I legit played my Samus Orc with only Clever Alchemist and Malakath and my Eyr0n 2H. That's it. And I got like 24 kills in a BG with just that solo queue.
I remember when you used to duel without gear on your DK. That's when DKs used to be so good.
Yeah, with
Sun, I think.
Yeah, with Sun. Yep.
I'm gonna die to his Dawnbreaker, watch.
Okay, stupid javelin hits me through. Okay, dude, chillax, bro. With your stupid procs. Got Savar scales on me. And all that jazz.
I wanted to try that.
Like, just get off of me with all of those procs, man. That's just gross. Like, my health is going down and nobody's even hitting me. That's why I hate proc sets.
Did you say werewolf got a nerf?
Oh my goodness. Yeah, werewolf got a nerf. Quite a bit.
What was nerf?
They don't get any free resistances anymore.
Mm.
No, DK is not good, really. The only thing that they have is in group play is the hard CC and Fossilize.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that makes DK somewhat viable in group play. As soon as you take out Fossilize, then they're not going to be able to focus anybody. But regardless, when you have, 3 people on you and you get Fossilized, you're just dead. And there's nothing you could do about it. That's like semi-broken and uncounterable, like per view of my video that I made. But, if you have 3 or 4 people on you anyways, you're playing at a disadvantage, but there leaves no counterplay to really do anything. Like, I mean, the best counterplay you can do, I guess, is to get behind an object. And as soon as you get behind that, then they just hit you with Fossilized and you're dead. And you're just going to get just destroyed. But I definitely think they need to get something more. I think that whip, I think every single time that you hit whip, the whip should proc the off balance, like, and you get the healing from it. I think that would make whip more viable. You shouldn't have to whip to get the healing from it. You shouldn't. The whip should be...
Yeah.
The whip should be ready to go after every 5 seconds, and it should be on cooldown.
DK.
And I think...
It's like, I don't know.
I think that they should have... Like... They should have like a magic... Like a hurricane that's flame damage. And for their armor buff, and it should cost, you know... I think what would be cool is if they added a morph of something that costed like half stamina, half magic, where it would help with some sustain in other aspects. It would make hybrid builds semi-viable, because if you have like an armor buff that's like poison flame, and you like put a dot on people and is an area like hurricane, and an execute, yeah, an execute would be nice, but they just feel so slow. Like they're not bursty. They're just like, they just have dots, and then, you know, that works and all, but it just doesn't do the job all the time. And the reason,
if you're in a small group,
yeah, but
it's okay. But
I think every class should have semi-viability as solo, but
yeah,
that's just me wishful thinking, I guess.
I mean, that's just. I mean, actually, it's just logic, but ZeniMax doesn't. They don't have logic.
One final thing before we go. So the reason why Zos hates magic DKs is because back in Vet 14 days, magic DKs were broken.
They're
so strong.
Yeah, they were so good.
No,
yeah.
like Vet 14, like before Imperial City came out, this was before it was even out on console. Magic, this is whenever Cypher PK, yeah. This is why they were like, you can run, like you, instead of having like 33,000 stamina, you'd have 3,300 stamina. And you would have lower, it would look like lower resources, but the same values were the same. Like the value, like was, everything was just different back then. PvP is all burst. This is like one thing I talk about in that video too. Is like DK doesn't have burst, and PvP is only burst. Burst damage is king. I mean, you have the dots, the dot procs, sure, but the only reason why those are good is because you stack them on top of each other. And the only reason why like Icy Conjure Magic DK is good is because you can stack them on top of each other. But as soon as you get out and outnumbered, and you can only proc one proc on one person, then it starts to get where it's stupid. I think a class that's really slept on is Magic Necromancer. It's one of the tankiest classes in the game right now.
It is tanky.
But it has the same problem with DK, where it has not a good, like, the combo is very, very clunky. It doesn't, like, the fossilized CC on DK is strong, but Flame Clench is, like, doo-doo. And that's the only stun that Necromancers have.
I mean, it used to be good.
What's up, Nexy? You're catching us at the end, bro. We're gonna have to hop off here in a minute. Gotta work. Yes, yeah, yes and no about the dots. I mean, sure, everyone defends against burst damage, but I mean, if you're in no CP, you can't really get any damage mitigation from, you know, just directly damage or anything like that. That's why dots are so powerful, is because there's really not the damage mitigation from dots anymore in the CP system. And like, people were spoiled for you having all of that damage reduction from dots in last patch, and then now this patch, no CP really didn't change too much. It actually made dots a little bit weaker because you'd buff your stats. But now that dots are getting buffed by your weapon and spell damage and your max magic and max stamina, it's going to go back to the way it once was. So it is what it is. Just adapt and overcome. That's all you can do.
Your favorite saying from...
Yeah, who said that anyways?
What is that? I don't know. What was his name?
Who said adapt? He has
everybody used to make fun of... I mean, not make fun of him, but that they kind of used to mock him. God, who was it?
I don't like Stamcrow. Stamcrow, I can't get with it. It's so slow. It's clunky.
You played it for a minute.
Yeah, well, I play the dual wield version with Whirlwind. I can't stand Dizzy Swing on a Stamcrow. Now the only like Stamcrow that I could possibly play would be like that build that the guy was running yesterday with all the dot procs and like was being elusive and fast and stuff like that. No, Charles. No. Charles Darwin didn't say it. Like I know he said adapt, but no, it's actually like an ESO
person.
He's like,
I think his name starts with a D. I think I don't know if he streamed, but I think he did YouTube too. I don't remember.
That's good, man. Can't remember who it. Him and King of Games are good friends. Yeah, Despotic, that's who it was.
Despotic, yeah.
That's who it is.
Adapt.
Despotic.
I would always say just adapt. I mean, people. That's
yeah. He was the guy who.
But
he was the guy who would always talk about anything. He would just sit on the mic and just talk about everything. He was a funny guy.
Oh. Does he still do?
I don't think so. He does a lot of.
Does he still play?
He does a lot of BDO stuff now, I think, but. He's just.
Oh, he's playing.
Yeah, but
he's on video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Despotic's a funny guy. I remember. Okay. Funny story about him. I think he said something like absolutely dumb, and he stood by it forever. Like, no. I don't know if he was trolling or not, but he said that. He said Wizard's Riposte is better on a Stam Nightblade. Like he said something like Wizard. He ran Wizard Riposte on a Stam Nightblade, and that was when Wizard Riposte gave the minor what's it called, the minor damage reduction, and he said that he didn't like the like Nightblades have inherent minor minor maim. So Wizard Riposte gave minor maim, and Nightblades have inherent minor maim on their fear, and he was like, I gotta run this, and I was just like, bro, that makes no sense. Thanks, Passus. I appreciate that, man.
Yeah. I mean, before you even get to PvP on BDO, you have to just like.
Well, that's the same thing for ESO. Same thing for ESO.
Do a lot of PvE. Well, not necessarily. You can jump like right after your level 10.
Okay, you can jump it. Sure, okay, you can start PvPing in BDO at level 56, and I mean, sure, there's a lot of PvE involved, but
okay,
but what's gonna happen is you're gonna go into PvP at level 56, and you're gonna get yourself smashed in because you have no gear.
And it just, I don't know. I just didn't like the.
I like the combat.
The BDO. I mean, you had to.
Leave your console on.
The crafting the gear was weird.
You had to farm it.
Well, then no, and then to upgrade it, it was weird how you had to upgrade.
Oh yeah, the Blackstone gems thingies, whatever.
Yeah, it's just weird. It was just weird.
Whatever they're called.
And then you didn't even
random chance.
Yeah. It was just like,
and then what's the thing I hate about that game so much is I never got to this point, but there's people that's been playing that game for years and they don't even have max level gear. Like that would be so demoralizing because it's a random chance and you have to get stacks on your gear. And if you upgrade it for jewelry, this is absolutely obnoxious. If you get something to almost max level, so it's like tier 4, right? It's called a tet, is what it's called. And if it's a jewelry piece, like a ring or a necklace or whatever, that necklace piece can break. And that thing is worth like 1 billion gold in the game. And if it breaks, it's worth nothing. And you don't get anything for it. You don't get anything back. And it's just gone. And it's just like, what the heck, dude? Like, so if you don't have a backup and people just like blow up their gear and just completely get rid of everything and just try it to go for, a higher tier, then they get, pushed back to a weaker version and they can't farm in the same spots and they can't get any gear at all. So it's just like, wow, that's way too much. Like people,
too much time, too much money.
Like the only people that play BDO are people who don't have jobs. I'm sorry, that's your new job. BDO is. like to play it religiously, like you have to be able to get any.
School,
Yeah.
Summertime and just not working. You're
But
just
regardless, it is a good game to play. Like if you're just like having it in the background for like years at a time, and you just want like Farming Simulator 2.0. That's really what BDO is.
I don't know. I just couldn't do it.
Elder Scrolls has been the only MMO I've really ever played.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, dude. So the thing I'm talking about with Tets and everything like that, dude. That would be so annoying. Like to blow up a Tet ogre ring like that, and then not hit a pin and have to restart from to try, and then duo, then Tet.
Yeah.
Or try and then Tet. That's just annoying. I couldn't do that. I think I had like a duo Crimson or something like that. That's what I was running.
I mean, as much as I hate ESO, I think
it is one of the best games in.
Actually, it's still from MMO, it's still kind of the best.
I think,
even though there's just lag and skill delay, but
I will say though that BDO does have better combat than ESO does. I will say that.
Well,
like the skills look pretty. Now the core concept of the concept of like active abilities, I like that aspect about ESO, like where you can hit a skill and there's no cooldown. But also I like the prettiness of the skills, the animations of it, and the kind of how they flow.
Aesthetics.
Yeah.
You actually thought that it was prettier than ESO, and I don't think it's any more.
Oh, I think that game's way prettier, but I played it on PC, so that's why.
Yeah. I mean, because I think ESO has some nice.
Yeah, we're about to hop off past this. We're just just chilling for a minute.
But
gotta go to sleep. Gotta work in the morning.
But if I had to choose, I would like take away the graphics just to have no lag and no skill delay. Like I don't care what the terrain looks like.
Yeah, you do have to drop bills to even get anything done in BDO. Like, you have to, like, to get expansions in the banks, you have to buy pearls to get expansions to be able to craft things. It's a little dumb.
Marketing strategy.
It's just a Korean MMO is all it is. Like, ESO at least is not that aspect of pay to win. Like, sure, classes can be considered pay to win. Sure, expansions like Malakath, but in the inherent aspect of you can get just about everything you want with ESO Plus. And that's just a lot of bonuses in itself, so.
I mean, you can still play the game, and I mean, you just would have. I mean, you can still get a lot of things without having to spend too much money on ESO.
Yeah.
Any real money, you would just have to put some time into it.
See, BDO is pay for convenience, and ESO is pay for expansions. It's like for content. So it's a different kind of aspect. Like BDO has no new content really. Like they add a new in-game zone for just the in-game players, but all the new players are doing the same thing that they used to do like for the past 2-3 years. So it's really.
So I mean, how many people play?
I think more people play. I'm not sure. Like I'm not sure.
That than ESO.
How
many people play ESO?
I mean, I'm not exactly sure. I really don't know. It's been dwindling some. I mean, the COVID thing should have increased it more, and it did. And then all the players dropped off like after 3 months because of the lag.
Probably because the game was getting pretty bad.
I prefer Templar right now. I use Samsung used to be my baby, but I definitely like Templar more right now with what I'm running with Stune and everything like that. You hit 500 gear sworn and still get slap silly. Yeah. Yeah, the character creations, you get some waifus on there. That's the only really cool thing about BDO is the costumes.
And the costumes.
And
That's the only reason why I played for him.
And their movement of their of their body.
I suppose.
But that's about it. That's the only cool things about BDO that attracts anybody. All right, so we're gonna hop off here, guys. I think. Do you think we'll probably? I'll tell you guys if we're streaming next week or not. Yeah, we may stream next weekend. We may stream during the week if we have nothing really going on. But
during the weekend, but I don't know about during the week.
Yeah,
we'll see.
Maybe if we do, it'll be like in maybe an hour or hour and a half, something just small. But
because you have to work.
Yeah, gotta flip them houses. I'm thinking 70k dispatch. Yeah, 70k is pretty solid. I haven't tried it yet much early than whenever No Proc first came out, and just dueled on it for a minute. But other than that, I haven't really played much damn DK. I'm really gonna focus a lot of my content on no CP and like Imperial City stuff. That's what I enjoy the most. I just hate getting Zerg down, and you know.
We haven't done IC though in a while.
We did yesterday. What do you mean?
Yesterday.
Yeah.
That was the first time we went in there since this update.
All right.
Like we haven't played.
Yeah. See you later, business. You guys have a good night.
All right. Good night.
Sleep tight.